Hi, meow. Sorry about the dog. I hope everyone's having a great day. Today we are going to be doing 3 looks, 1 palette with the Urban Decay Elements palette. This is a gorgeous palette. I can't wait to show you the looks I came up with. Today, this is not what I came up with. This is not a look from this palette. I videotaped those separately. But I had a lot of fun with this palette. I'm so glad that I picked it up. It is one of my favorite for this year, 2018. I especially thought Sapphire Dream down here just applied so well. It blended out really well for a dark shade as well as you'd expect. Heavy Water was really good. A lot of these were really good. The only disappointing shades I felt like that were in this palette, it's probably Silver Burn. I just couldn't get it to really do what I wanted to, and it's a little bit gritty. And Luna, it's just like a top coat shade, and it wasn't my favorite as well. It was okay for what it was. The only thing I felt like this palette was really missing was, if you wanted a good setting shade, there's nothing really light enough. Like I used Antidote, you'll see, as a setting shade, but it was kind of dark for my skin tone, which is fine. You know, I made it work. But the other thing is they don't really have a highlight shade. I was using Luna as my highlight shade, and it didn't give me the effect that I wanted, like for the inner corner and the brow bone. I needed something else. Electric Air kind of does that job, but with some looks, Electric Air is just, because it pulls so cool, it's just not going to go with all the eye looks that you could do with this palette. So you guys are going to have to probably bring in outside highlight shades sometimes. Overall, I love this palette. If you want to see the looks that I came up with and how I achieved them, just keep on watching. I'm just going to prime my eyes with the Urban Decay Naked Skin. This is in Fair. I'm going to rub that in really well. Then I'm taking Dreamweaver on a angled fluffy brush. And I'm just going to lay that down as a transition shade. Then I am taking Hex Remedy with a fluffy pencil brush. And I'm going to be putting that directly in my crease. And a little bit on the outer V as well. Then I'm going back in with Dreamweaver with a small blending brush and just kind of putting it up above the crease there. Just adding more pigment. Then I'm going in to Silver Burn with a flat shader brush, and I'm putting that on my outer third lid. I'm just really packing that on. This didn't perform as much as I would like to, but it's okay. Then I'm going with Ego with the same brush, and this is going to go in the center of my lid, and I'm going to be blending that into Silver Burn. Then with a pencil brush, I'm going into Sapphire Dream, which is a dream, and that's going in the outer V. I'm also going to put a little bit in my crease as well. Then I'm taking a fluffy blending brush and going back into Dreamweaver, and again, just adding pigment to that, like right above my crease there. Going back in with Hex Remedy with the pencil brush, and then again applying to my crease and a little bit above my crease. I'm going to be putting Max Fix Plus on a sturdy pencil brush, and I'm going into Luna, and that's going on the inner third of my eye and my inner corner. I'm kind of just taking my finger now and blending it in. Alright you guys, I'm gonna go do my eyebrows and my foundation and everything off screen. And I'm going into Dreamweaver with a flat, like a very flat shader. And that's gonna go all under my eye, everywhere under my eye. Then I'm going in with Hex Remedy with a sturdy pencil brush, and that's going to go on the outer lower third of my eye. Then I'm going to spray MAC Fix Plus on my favorite lid shader brush, and I'm going back into Ego because I really just want that color to pop. Then I'm going into Electric Air with my sturdy pencil brush, and that's going to go on the inner corner of my eye. I'm going in with Luna, and I'm just going to put that on top of my lid in the center. Then I'm going back in Electric Air with the pencil brush, and I'm just popping that right under the brow. I'm going in with a small blending brush, and I'm just blending all of that together. Alright, this is my finished look. What do you guys think? I really like the way this one turned out. Alright, I'm setting my eyes today with Urban Decay's Primer Potion. This is an Eden. I'm going to set that Primer Potion with Antidote. Then I'm going into Elemental with a fluffy blending brush, and that's going to serve as my transition shade today. Fire starter with a smaller blending brush, and this is just going to go up in the crease. I'm also kind of blending it a little bit above the crease as well. I'm just going to take my fluffy blending brush and blend that together, and then I'm going in with Volcanic, and that is going to go on the inner third and the outer third of my eyelid. I'm going to spray some MAC Fix Plus on a shader lid brush, and I'm going into Fool's Gold, and that is going to go dead center in the middle of my lid. I was going for a halo look today. Next I'm going into Hex Remedy, and that's on a pencil brush, and I'm just going to deepen out that outer V. It's also going to go a little bit in my crease as well. Then I'm going back into Elemental, and that's what I'm using as a transition on my lower lash line with the pencil brush. Just really smoking it out today. Then I'm going into Antidote, and I'm going to be blending out Elemental that I put there before. Next I'm going into Fire Starter, and I'm putting that on the outer third of my lower lash line with the pencil brush. Then I'm going back into Fool's Gold with a sturdy pencil brush, and that's going to go on the center part of my lower lash line. And I'm going back into Volcanic, and I'm going to put that right along the lash line. And then I'm going to go into Luna, and I'm putting that in the inner corner. I'm also going to pop that on my brow bone. I'm going into Hex Remedy with the same brush, and that's going to deepen out the lower lash line. I'm sorry this is really blurry. This is the only footage I have, and I didn't realize at the time it was blurry, but this is the completed look. I really enjoyed this one. Okay, next we're going into Antidote for our third look, and I already primed my eyes, and I'm just putting this as like a transition shade today. This is going to be an editorial look, I decided, so we're going big and bold. We're going right into Sapphire Dream with a pencil brush, and I'm just placing that in the crease, and I'm going to be putting it also a little bit above the crease as well. I'm just slowly building that up until I get the my desired result. I'm going all the way to the inner corner with this look. Next, I'm taking a flat shader brush, and I'm also going to pack Sapphire Dream on the outer third of my eye. I'm going to do a cut crease, and I'm using Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Going back in with the flat shader brush, and I'm going into heavy water, and I'm putting that all over my lid where that concealer is. Next, I'm using a blending brush, and I'm going into Dreamweaver, and I'm just blending out the edge of Sapphire Dream. I don't know, I probably wouldn't do that again if I were redoing this look. I didn't like the way that blending turned out. It was hard to blend out Sapphire Dream with this color, so I wouldn't do that again. But as you can see, I'm just going back and forth trying to blend that. I'm going back into Sapphire Dream, and just kind of, because I lost some of that color, I'm just adding color back in. I'm using a sturdy pencil brush, and I'm going into Luna, and I'm just kind of putting that on the inner third of my lid. I'm going back in with a blending brush and Sapphire Dream again, and again putting that on the outer third of my lid and blending that into heavy water. I'm using a sturdy pencil brush and Max Fix Plus with Luna, and I'm putting that right under the brow. I'm going back into Dreamweaver with a pencil brush, and that's going to go all over under my lash line. And I'm going back into Sapphire Dream with the sturdy pencil brush, and that's going to go on the outer third of my lower lash line. Now I'm going into Electric Air, and that's going to be popped in my inner corner. I'm going in with a pencil brush into heavy water, and that's also going to be put under my lash line in the center. I am blending all of those colors together so they are all cohesive. I'm going back in with my pencil brush, and this time into Dreamweaver, and I'm going to be further blending all of those out and really smoking them. Put on Clinique Chubby Stick and Mega Melon. And this is my finished look. This is definitely really fun. Every once in a while I like to do an editorial look, and I had a lot of fun with this. It almost reminds me of Kristen Stewart or something, if she wore like a ton of makeup. I don't know. Alright you guys, those are the looks I came up with. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you haven't already, hit subscribe, and I will see all of you guys in my next video. Bye for now.